attending college and you're all surviving so far, even though I know every now and then when you wake up at 7:30 in the morning you're thinking, why am I doing this? But I'd like to congratulate you for choosing to further your education, as there are many young people who do not choose to do so. And I would like you to consider for a moment where you would be if you had not graduated high school. Now, Sid Marie Quinones is a young woman who chose to drop out of high school last year, and she is now suffering the consequences. She was interviewed earlier this year by Kaduru, a journalist for the education systems, and she discovered that Sid Marie Quinones had dropped out of school for a relationship to simply spend more time with her boyfriend. Soon after dropping out, she found that it was so hard to find a job, and she was struggling watching all her friends make plans for college, and that boyfriend that she had once chosen to drop out for went on to college without her and dumped her for saying, "I simply can't be with someone who chose to do nothing with their life." Now, good morning. My name is Griselda, and I am majoring in elementary education and pursuing my bachelor's in arts of education, and I hope to one day be a dean of administration. So you can see that the concern for dropouts is a very large concern for me. Today I am here to present to you the problems, causes, and solutions of so many teens dropping out, and hopefully you will be persuaded to support raising the school leaving age to age 18. So what could be the problem with students choosing to drop out at a young age? According to BBC News, a webpage for parents and educators, some issues concerned with school dropout rates include illness, unemployment, and often students choose to lead a life of crime. In the school year 2009-2010 alone, Arizona had the highest rate for dropouts, a rate of 7.8%. And the National Center for Education Statistics recorded that 8,300 students drop out of high school every single day. Now, when you add this number up, it adds up to 3 million students every single year. What could the causes for such an astonishing rate of dropouts be? Kaduru, who I mentioned earlier, has also interviewed many other students and has found that causes range from negligent teachers to uninformed parents to burdens that come from finances. Now, negligent teachers are the first cause because they often notice that their students are uninterested in the material yet do not choose to present it in a more appealing way. As for parents, parents are often uninformed of struggles that their students are facing in classrooms, such as falling behind in a certain subject area or perhaps dealing with bullying. And the final is financial burden, which oftentimes there are young students who feel the need to start working to help provide for themselves and their family. I do not want you all to feel overwhelmed by this because you can take action. You can support the policy to raise the school leaving age to age 18. Now, there are plans to do so in September of 2013, and the school leaving age will be raised to 17, and later on in 2015, the school leaving age will definitely be raised to age 18. But I propose that we do this sooner. Melissa Liu, a journalist for Arizona Central, has interviewed with Representative Jeff Dial. Now, Jeff Dial is from the Arizona State Legislature, and he addresses limits to progression in education. He is currently proposing Bill HB 2168, and this bill aims to increase responsibility among parents so that every parent will be held responsible for their student attending school and attaining their high school diploma. And for those students who cannot be convinced to remain in school, if they would choose to drop out, they must first have parental consent and also have proof of employment before dropping out of school, so that this lowers the rate of unemployment for the country as a whole. Today I have walked you through the problem of high school dropouts, the causes, and offered some solutions to better this. I would like you to consider once more Sid Marie and how her life turned around when she chose to make the decision to drop out. and I would like you to consider where you would be today if you had chosen to drop out yourselves. Now, thank you for making the wise decision to further your education, but now it is your responsibility to ensure that other young students make the same wise decision that you all did.